just have a fiscal deficit to deal with in this country. We have a compassion deficit too. A prime minister who wanted to answer the questions of the people would not run from the media. A minister of finance who cared about the people will not boast about layoffs of Bahamians from the public sector as an accomplishment, even though Bahamians have come to expect so little from this government. I think we were still all shocked when the Prime Minister failed to join grieving families as they laid their loved ones to rest during a national service. Madam President, this government has a funny idea of compassion. They want praise for unemployment benefits as if these are some big gifts from the government to the people. But unemployment benefits are the people's money being returned to them. Unemployment benefits come from the contributions deducted from the hard-earned wages of Bahamians. Through 3 difficult years and through stumbles and missteps and errors, we have learned a lot about this F&M government. This F&M government has shown the Bahamian people precisely who they are, who they listen to, and who they work on behalf of. And it most certainly has not been the Bahamian people. And quite frankly, Madam President, the reality on the ground is different from the songs the F&M sings in support of their budget. This economy works well for powerful friends of great wealth to the F&M. On the other hand, the middle class and the lower income families have found themselves worse off because of their policies. Day by day, more and more Bahamians watch their entire life savings slip away, and thousands are fighting to stay above the poverty line. And for the past 3 years, we have seen the Minister administration make decisions against the interests of the majority while banging on the table. And like the young people say, slapping up about it's the people's time with no shame while hardworking Bahamians are barely surviving. Madam President, the biggest moral tragedy that exists today is that Bahamian people do not have a government that they can turn to in their greatest time of need. Budgets reflect a government's priority. We need no further evidence to conclude that this is not the Bahamian people's time. This government has said loudly which people are their priority. If you don't believe me, ask the people in Abaco and ask the people in Grand Bahama. This government borrowed $3 billion in 3 years, and all the people would like to know is, where did the money go? Like the Bahamian people say, where the money gone? So while this side opposite pat themselves on the back and speak about how much of a good job they have done, there is a real truth outside of these chambers. People are hurting because of this administration's lack of compassion, gross incompetence, and their favoritism to always choose special interests over the majority of Bahamians. Madam President, listening to the people's ideas